After the vote to expand the multi-faith room in the student centre, I started thinking about other space and access to space on campus, especially the library, and I started thinking about 24-hour access to the library and whether it's a possibility. So I talked to the RSU and someone from the library to see if this could happen and whether there was a demand for it.
We're seeing lots of places get overcrowded by students and people not having a place to study, and so it's really important to have space for students to study and do research and do homework and all that sort of stuff. So 24-hour library space is definitely something that students on campus want. Student space on campus is definitely something that's in demand. In the current place that the library is, it's not necessarily possible to have it there, but with the building of the Student Learning Center, it's a really great opportunity to push and talk about the fact that students need 24-hour library space and to be able to make that space accommodate 24-hour library space. So it is something that we could see, especially with the building of this new building.
There's been a few universities in the province that have done 24/7 or 24/5. Many of them do 24/5. And they did find that a lot of the usage dropped off after about 1 or 2 in the morning, and then it picked up again at about 6 or 7. So you've got your nighthawks and you've got your early birds, and then in between there's sort of a probably pretty thin on the ground in terms of the numbers that are actually in the buildings. So the whole cost benefit of actually opening 24 hours is under question. And we know that students don't so much need the book stacks as they need a safe place to study. And definitely Ryerson is really challenged for space. We did an informal survey last winter about this, and we didn't hear a strong voice around 24 hours, but people were interested in maybe pushing the past midnight thing. And we do know that 7 a.m. is quite popular for the exam period. There's a lot of people that want to be in here earlier in the morning, so there are these things. And if you think about it, we open during exams from 7 a.m. till 1 a.m. now, so that's 18 of 24 hours in a day, 5 days a week that we've provided. So what we had thought about if we were going to do 24 hours, or at least try it, was that we were going to keep the only this floor open, because to keep the stacks open created a lot more security issues for us. So security has been a huge consideration. But the other is that we've talked about this with the provost and the president, and there's definitely an interest in trying to create spaces around campus where students want more flexibility in terms of hours of day. But we're just not sure that 24 hours is really the way to do it. And there's other things regarding the hub is open 24 hours, and it's actually security controlled and all of this sort of thing. So that's kind of worked, but I don't think there's an awareness of it. And the other is that there's a lab, W71, and one other lab that's open 24 hours. So there's things on campus that are actually available and safe for students. But the library is just a much larger consideration because of the size and the kinds of things we're dealing with. So